What's up, Rockstars? Welcome back to an exciting day here on Bloons Tower Defense. Today's going to be an interesting day because we're going to do a really weird challenge. This challenge is the single tier challenge. So that means we get one of each tier monkey. So that means, like, if we put down this monkey here, so this dart monkey is a tier 0 technically because he has no upgrades. But if I do this and this, he's still a tier 1. If I do this, he's a tier 2. So we get one tier 0 all the way to one tier 5. So basically we get, what, 5 or 6 monkeys in total because we get a tier 0, a tier 1, a tier 2, 3, so 5 tiers plus a tier 0. So yeah, we get 6 monkeys. So I think we're gonna go with the druid here, and he's gonna be our tier 3 overall. I think that's gonna be super useful. Druid of the jungle is gonna hit basically every single thing but a actual, camo balloon, and he hit the entirety of the map, which is gonna be just super nice for us. I think the hardest thing is actually choosing our tier 0. Alright, so let's go and get druid of the jungle, then we can get hard thorn so we can actually pop the lead balloons even though we're only on wave 7. I don't know what to get for a tier 0. That's gonna be the hardest one because, like, usually I would go like, oh, alchemist, because that would hit our lead balloons, but I don't need that, especially since we have druid of the jungle. And I do want to make a side note because obviously we could choose super monkey because it's like, just a really good dart monkey, and that'd be a good tier 0. But then again, if we want to choose super monkey for say a T4 or T5, even though it might be too expensive, that's gonna stop us and put us in a really bad place because we can't duplicate towers. I can't use druid again, or at least I can't use druid middle path. So if I use super monkey at a 0 tower for my tier 0, that's gonna make I can't use any more super monkeys, and that's not worth it. Even having a T3 super monkey or a T2 plasma blast super monkey would be way better than just having the T0. I think we're just gonna throw a ninja right here in front of the druid here, and that's gonna be a target camo balloons guy. That's who we're gonna do. That's our T0. I've landed with it. Now I don't have to worry about camo balloons just for a little bit because it can't handle a whole lot of them on his own. So we still have T2, T4, T5. Oh, and we have our T1, which is all really interesting. I don't know what to do with any of these guys because it all depends on how much money we have, and I don't know what to do. So next, I think we should probably decide our T1. That would be a really easy choice. Actually, that's going to be a hard choice because what do we do with that? Because I think I know what T1 I want, and I think I know what T5 I want. Well, we're just blasting through the waves here, which makes sense because we have the druid monkey here. Wave 32, I'm going to slow it down while I'm thinking about what tower we're going to get, because in a minute, we're going to be going against the Moab, and we can't defeat him right now. Basically, they're gonna do no damage to him. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get super monkey down. Where can I put him down? Okay, I can put him down right here because I want to go ahead and go bottom path and get at least T4 dark champion. I think I want him to be my T4. If we could get legend of the night, how expensive legend of the night in this, right? 170k, and we're trying to go as far as possible. We might be able to get that. I have T1, T2, and T4 left, or T5, depending on what I do with my dark champion here. Right now, it's just a super monkey. I want to make it my T5, but I don't think we're going to make enough money for that. But then again, if we make enough money for that, I could go for something like super mines, which is a great combination with a T4 dark champion. Because super mines in this is what, 106 grand? That's not nearly as expensive as dark champion, right? Because dark champion is going to be like 250 grand with the T4 and the T5 combination of the upgrade. So the real question is, do we think we're going to make that much money? I don't think so. I think we need to decide. I'm just going to decide now. Dark champions are T4. That's what this guy is. We have to deal with that. So that's who he is. So what are we gonna do for our T5? Actually, I should get my T1. I want to make my T5 crossbow master because it's cheap. Or I can do flying fortress. Flying fortress is really OP, and it's not nearly as expensive as everything else. Only $65,000 in easy mode. That's usually 85 grand. Yo, I gotta play in easy mode for these videos way more often. That's so much nicer. Yeah, I think we go with T5 flying fortress. That's gonna be really powerful overall. I think that's super worth it. So let's go and put that guy here. Boom, bottom path. That's gonna be so strong. So there we go. We're going to put him on wing monkey so his little pineapples do at least a tiny bit of damage here. And next up, boom, dark knight. So now we have our T3 there, or a T3 on our way to our T4. And there we go. We beat easy mode. Yay! Let's go ahead and continue on. So we still have 60 rounds to get through. Okay, so we have our I want to double check all of our towers. T0 done. So we need a T1. We have our T3, we have our future T4, and our future T5. So I need a T1 and a T2 tower, basically. So that's going to be really difficult, actually. I don't know what to get for these guys. All right, so I think for the T2, we're going to go ahead and go monkey sub. I'm going to put them all the way down here. And so we can just go advanced intel, twin guns, and air burst. So that's an absolutely OP strategy. Okay, and we can actually go ahead and get Heart of Thunder now for our druid since we're later in the game, which leaves us with just our T1 upgrade. And I think we're just going going to keep it simple. We're going to put a Dart Monkey up here with probably Sharp Shot and Quick Shot, since we can't get camera detection on him no matter what anyways. And these are all of our towers. At this point, it's just about getting our Dark Champion, or maybe we can get Legend of the Night. Maybe we'll get that before Spectre. I guess it just depends on how far we get. I'll probably get the T4 of each, and then at that point, it's just about building up money, because this guy's 65,000, this guy will be 170,000, so it's double the price. So I guess if we have double the money before we lose, we can technically do that. Boom, there we go. We have Spectre. So now we have our T4 on its way to our T5. So at this point, it's about saving up for Dark Champion. I don't want to get Plasma Blast yet because we can't hit camo purples otherwise. Actually, our sub could, but we're going into the later rounds because we're at 53, so that's not going to be really good for us. So I think at this point, especially since we have Spectre, we're good just to sit here and save money up. The little balloons should be covered, and Spectre should take care of the big balloons. Plus, if they get this far, Dark Knight does extra damage to mobile class balloons, so we should be alright. I'll see you guys, I guess, when we get Dark Champion, or if we lose. Alright, Rockstars, we're coming up on wave 80. We're at wave 77 here, and we almost have our Dark Champion T4. It's at 47 grand. Then we can actually get Laser and Plasma Blast, which makes him super powerful in comparison. So there we go. We also have the teleport ability, but this is a pretty good spot to keep him in, so I think we're going to keep him here because it has 3 loops over tracking each other. And the Spectre's taking care of global, so I can keep him up front for now, just to make sure we hit absolutely everything else. And he's taking care of all the pops right now. Literally 217,000 pops with the little Dart Monkey. I mean, in all fairness, the T1 has 1,000 pops. That's not bad. What about our T0? He also has 1,000. Our Druid's still killing it because his little balloons 48k. Monkey Sub's got 11k, and then because nothing's getting to the night, he only has 2.5k. Our little buddy. So you go Plasma and Laser Blast. He's super powerful now. So now it's either, do we want to save for 170k or do we save 65k? I think I'm really just gonna play it at this point and see how far we get and how far we struggle or not, because we've been killing it. We're just now seeing the balloons get back here to our Dark Champion, and we just got him upgraded to our T4. So I'm not super worried for the moment. I think we're good. I think if we can get the money before we get to wave 120, then we're gonna have no issues. Plus, if we do get Legend of the Night, that means we get his Dark Shift ability. Not his Dark Shift, that's his teleport ability, but his secret ability where for 8 seconds, if any balloons get by, it will eat up all balloons no matter how big they are, including reinforced BADs for the next 8 seconds. So it's really powerful. In all fairness, we're at wave 82 and we have 16, almost 17 grand. We might get there. Let's just see what we get there by wave 90 or wave 100, I mean. But yeah, look at this. As soon as they get to the Dark Champion, he just shreds them. He absolutely shreds them. Then Druid's Jungle takes care of absolutely everything else, and then our little subs there just worldwide. He can hit basically everywhere because he can hit everywhere the Dark Champion can, because these guys cover the entirety of the upfront track, right? So, and he covers most of the middle tracks. The only thing he cannot hit is this little part of the outside track here, and basically the end. So, but if they get this far on the track, none of our towers can hit him but Spectre anyways, and so we're gonna be screwed no matter what. So I don't think that's gonna be a big deal. Ooh, 2 OMGs. Oh yeah, look at the Dark Knight. He just ricochets off of that. That's so OP. I love seeing that. His batarangs literally ricochet off balloons and hit other balloons. We're halfway to Flying Fortress if we want to stick with that for our T5, and then we can just ride it out and see how far we get. But I really want Legend of the Night. I love both Flying Fortress and Legend of the Night. Actually, most of these towers down are some of my favorite towers. I like the Ninja, but he's not good against regions no matter how many stacks you have, so I hate that. Love Crossbow. He's underrated. Crossbow Master is one of my favorite cheaper towers. Love Legend of the Night. Flying Fortress and Spectre is really good. Druid, I love Druid of the Jungle. Jungle's Bounty. Druid Wrath is really good. Submarine's one of my favorite cheaper towers as well. Wave 89, we're about to hit wave 90, everyone, and we're at 40 grand. So we're just 25 grand off from Flying Fortress, which is extremely close. But these guys aren't getting anywhere. It's absolutely no issue. But DDTs aren't going to be an issue either. Dark Champion is going to shred them. It's the only thing Flying Fortress isn't going to do good against. Like, he doesn't do any damage against them. But that's completely okay, because that's what we have Dark Champion for. That's another reason I want Legend of the Night. Reinforced DDTs are going to be a nightmare if we don't get something, because I don't think Flying Fortress, even with that powerful upgrade, isn't going to do great against DDTs, because he's bombs and arrows, or he's bombs and darts. darts, not arrows, I mean. So he's just not great against, because they're camo black lead balloons, I believe, right? So he just resists everything. Because I didn't give him camera protection, did I? No, I did. I gave him camera protection. Okay, I thought I didn't give it to him, but that would have been useful if I had camera revealing, and I don't. Wave 95, I'm waiting for those DDTs to come on screen. Well, Dark Champion been to handle all those DDTs, because Spectre's not going to do anything against them. Oh, he's just shredding them. These are just cheese and a hot butter knife or something. Like, this is just, they're getting melted, literally melted, and this is just base Dark Champion T4. There's no boost on him, nothing. That's insane how powerful he is. Wave 98, though, is literally like 20 reinforced BFBs, not BFDs, and like 6 OMGs. So I wonder if he's going to be able to handle that teamed up with Spectre, because that's a lot for even Dark Champion to handle. Wave 98, here we go, the last wave that I'm technically worried about before the BAD itself, because wave 99 just has reinforced DDTs, and there's just so few of them. I'm not worried about not being able to pop them, but just look how many BFBs and just Moabs there are. There's so many. But also, as soon as he pops them, they're going to come back around, and he's going to pop them again first, right? And as soon as he pops his OMGs, they're just going to come the little balloons that he shreds. Ooh, actually, ooh, that was really close, actually. Maybe we're not going to be as powerful as we thought. Ooh, we have 86 grand. We could get Flying Fortress. Let's see how we do against the BAD here. That's going to be the real question, because we're only 83 grand away from getting Legend of the Night. Okay, the BAD just took 20% of the damage. We got to pay attention here. I probably should be teleporting the Knight around, but I'm just not going to do that. Come on, please. Okay, 40% damage down. That's good to know. Okay, so the next time we see him tick, he'll be over half damage, which is not good considering he's literally taking nothing but our Knight damage. Actually, Submarine's doing a little bit of damage to him because he's just so big, he's still in the range. Look, the moment he's popped, we should be perfectly fine, but there we go. He popped him, and let's go. Zomji should be no big deal because there's just not a lot of BFBs for us to deal with. There we go. Finished him off. Okay, I'm going to try to save up for Legend of the Night. We're still 80 grand away, right? But I think we can do it, right? Actually, you know what? They're going to start sending yeah, we can't handle these DDTs. There's just so many, and on top of everything else, yeah, you know what? I'm going Flying Fortress. I'm done. I've made my decision. We have 26 leftover grand. We can't do absolutely anything with it. I can't go Legend of the Night. I have my T5. It's Flying Fortress. I really wanted to get Legend of the Night, but this thing is going to be really powerful anyways. It's starting to shred the Moabs along with Legend of the Night. So I'm just going to sit here and ride this out and see how far we can get Rockstars. So I guess I'll see you when we actually lose. There we are, Rockstars, with the Flying Fortress as our most pops, 10.5 million. We come in at wave 131. We couldn't make it to the round 140 with the ever so difficult reinforced BAD. But leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're down below if you guys did enjoy it. And I'll see you all next time, Rockstars. Peace.